Hey my love, my name is Felicia Morgan. Thanks for coming by my channel. If it is your first time being here, thank you for stopping by. And if you are coming back again, it is good to see you. So today I wanted to talk about pushing through. I've talked a lot about resting, taking breaks, enjoying life, just making sure that we take care of ourselves, top to bottom, mentally, spiritually, physically, right? Make sure you get your rest because we have a tendency to overwork ourselves in this society, to push ourselves to the brink until we cannot come back. And so I've had that personal experience. And so I always want to advocate for you to take care of yourself. But today, I also want to remind you that we also live in a emotional type of society. And so sometimes there's that tendency to not follow through and to just go with your emotions and to quit early. But I want to tell you, there is a time and a place where you have to push through. And you have to be able to discern and be self-aware and to know the difference, okay? There is going to come a time where the mission that you are after, the mission that God has placed for you to be responsible for, is going to take you being tired. It's going to take you missing out on some special occasions. It's going to take you having to push yourself. It may cause you to miss a few meals. But listen, the mission at hand has to get done. The mission is going to get done. But you have to know the difference when you are about to completely burn yourself out and when you are just quitting just because you don't feel like it. So make sure you take inventory of those moments where you fall back. Are you doing it because you need it so that you can restore yourself in order to keep going? Or are you just falling short because of a fear, or because you just don't feel like it, or because it's too hard, you were inconvenienced? Those types of reasons aren't reasons to stop. Those are not reasons to stop short. Those are reasons to keep pushing through, because when you push through those moments, that's when you become a champion. That's when you become a winner. That's when you become someone that others look up to, because you did what they wouldn't dare do. You put in the extra time to discipline yourself. You put in the extra time to condition your body. You put in the extra time to make meal preps and to make better choices when you went out to eat. You put in the time and the practice, and it paid off big time. But it's not going to come that way if you're always stopping just because, right? And so it's important to know the difference. You have to be self-aware, and you need to know the narrative that you're telling yourself about why you are stopping, and you need to evaluate, are you actually telling yourself the truth, or are you lying to yourself? Case in point, so a few weeks ago, I was at an event. Now, this event had been planned for, it's all paid for, there's people attending, right? And I had to be on my feet all day. I was volunteering, I was serving, I had to be super energetic for every person coming through the door, and I couldn't let up. I couldn't stop short because I got tired. Well, everybody else is tired. Everybody else is hungry because we're going, right? And so I had to know, like, okay, in a few days, this event is 2 days, 2.5 days. It's going to end, and then I can get myself together. And so I pushed through because there was a mission at hand to create an experience for these people that paid their money. And I have volunteered my time and my services to make sure that they got the experience that they paid for. And it's so important that, yes, as much as I advocate to take care of yourself, you have to be able to discern and know the difference when it's time to fall back so that you don't get burned out, and when it's time to push through so that you can do what no one else thinks you are capable of or expects you to be capable capable of. How do we know the difference? You have to review the narrative you're telling yourself. What is it that you're telling yourself? Is it that I'm doing too much, I'm overthinking, I'm not being creative right now, I'm burnt out, like it's mundane, I'm going through the emotions? Then you probably need to take a break. You need to take some rest, you need to enjoy family, and you need to have some fun, and you need to restore yourself. If the narrative you're telling yourself is, I don't feel like it, this is too hard, it's too difficult, I thought it was going to be easy, I can't do this, I feel inconvenienced, you probably need to push through. If it is what God told you to do, and those are the excuses that you have, you not feeling like you're enough, you not feeling like you have what it takes to do it, those are fears and those are inconveniences, and you cannot let those types of difficulties stop you from the purpose that God has for you. And that's the time that you say, no, I'm going to push through, and I'm going to do what it takes to win in this moment. And so you have to know the difference of what you are telling yourself so you know how to respond. And over time, you will get better at being able to discern those differences. So let's be the type of person that pushes through when it's necessary, but also takes care of ourselves before we completely burn out and stressed out, right? We have to know the difference, and it's important for us to know the difference, and that we also act on it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you enjoyed that. Share this with a friend. Like this video before you go, and of course, subscribe so that I can see you the next time. Until then, bye. Hey love, thanks for watching. Make sure you download the new workbook I just released to help you take personal inventory of your life. You can go to my website or check out the link below in the description box.